Locked. There is no sense in asking the station master to open it. We shall have to pick the lock.
Vale. Pues otra vez. Hostia. No. Ahí, vale, sí.
Bags were recently dragged here. French wine, a remarkable vintage. These bottles are too expensive for a station master's wage. They were likely taken from the parcels.
Había botellas rotas cerca de las vías del tren.
Railway post bags.
Aquí no hay nada, vale, aquí.
These tools were used quite recently. They are still muddy. We should ask about them.
¿A quién? Al jefe de estación.
You have quite a number of dirty tools lying around here.
Ah, yes. Well, thank you for reminding me. I should clean them. Although, it might be easier to put them outside. Seems it might start raining soon.
I meant, what were they used for?
Some workers come here and borrowed them from me. They wanted to lift the edge of the railway to one of the stations on the line, so that the water wouldn't come in too close.
Who were these workers?
Well, they didn't seem to be from the company.
Joder.
But they was fine lads. They invited me to share a drink. And whatever it was, it had a kick to it. They wasn't English. No, I don't believe so. But see, they knew just what a man needed to brighten up his dull evening.
This Robinson fellow seems suspicious to me.
Oh. Aquí... esto no lo había mirado. What the fuck?
A handcar wheelbase. Interesting. It appears that elements of the same construction were scattered everywhere. Watson, please tell me, do you believe in magic?
Of course not, Holmes.
Then you are of the opinion that a train cannot simply disappear.
Well, we both know that that is obvious. Why are you asking such peculiar questions?
A little patience, Watson.
¿Y si no era
You
un
will
tren?
understand my
¿Por qué
point
no era un
quite
tren?
soon.
Tal vez.
So, are you quite certain that you saw the train at Evesham Station?
Claro.
Yes, of course. We saw it coming. The headlights. And heard the whistle.
But that is it. We didn't see the train.
Mira que lo dije al
itself.
principio.
But... Oh, Holmes, I'm a little confused.
Experimento del tren falso. La resina me parece está directamente relacionada a destruirla. Comprobar si puede pasar por el tren. Vamos a reconstruirla. Aquí no hay nada. No parece.
I should use the appropriate object here.
A ver, el...
I should use
palanca. Emplazamiento de la palanca.
the appropriate object here.
¿No? Espera, no he cogido la palanca. Mierda, espera un momento. Palanca. Ahí sí. Caja de engranajes. Engranaje pequeño, caja de engranajes.
I
Chasis.
should use the
Vale. Tablón de madera. Para el chasis, sí. frenos. Eje. Rueda. Vale. Ahí, coño. Falta ahí la otra rueda. Aquí. Vamos a ver. Ah, que puedo girarlo. Vale, hostia, no sabía yo esto, coño. Vale, vale. Rueda, aquí rueda. Freno. Aquí emplazamiento de freno. Vale, no sabía que lo podía girar, joder.
So, now here we have the fake train that we saw approaching Evesham Station last night.
Doesn't look much like a train to me.
Be patient, Watson, I haven't finished yet. Try using your imagination. Our train requires only a headlight and a steam whistle.
De resina se requiere un objeto. El foco está aquí dentro. Foco. Silbato.
I need something long for the headlight to be attached.
Algo lo bastante largo. Como para acoplar el foco, vale. Sube. Esta palanca de aquí. Pértiga. Ah, vale. Colocar pértiga.
The long pole is now attached. It will allow us to connect the headlight. The
Conectar
headlight
foco.
is attached. The steam
Instalar
whistle
silbato.
is now connected.
Holmes, what can we do to make the steam whistle work?
It is elementary, my dear Watson.
Un
We
extintor.
shall need a fire extinguisher.
Extintor.
The fire extinguisher. Now let us see what we have here. First of all, let us pump the steam whistle is ready to be used. Watson, I do believe that we have created an exact replica of the train that vanished in front of us last night. The criminal mind can be most inventive. I am somewhat in awe.
So such a thing is possible. If someone went to all the trouble of creating this fake
Claro.
train, then it was surely with the
Que no
intention of
llegó a
stealing
esta
the real
estación.
one.
Ah, Watson, you should not jump to conclusions. In fact, this does not tell us very much at all, except that the train did not evaporate into thin air.
Although you half suspected it.
At any rate, we now need to find where the real train
¿Dónde
might be
escondes
hidden.
un tren?
I suggest we use my archives to find a more detailed map of our surroundings.
Well, I hope that justifies our having to load your massive archive suitcase onto the cab. It made us extremely unpopular with our driver.
Tren falso, piezas de repuesto. Aquí. Desaparición previa. El tren nunca llegó a Evesham. Desapareció antes y alguien creó una ilusión con una resina y unas piezas de repuesto del tren de la estación de Chesterfield. ¿Ves? No pasó por Chesterfield. Ahí me la jugué. No sabía muy bien cómo, pero ahí me la jugué un poco. Lo que no sé es dónde tengo yo mis documentos. O sea, estoy yendo a la estación primera a la que llegué, que es donde supongo que estén mis cosas. Pero no sé dónde coño están mis documentos. Oh, yo aquí nunca había estado.
An old locomotive bell. This part is probably from a locomotive. This place serves as a storage area for the station. This part is probably from a locomotive.
Ah, joder, en la chisma. Vale. Coño.
Now we have two maps.
Me he vuelto loco
We must
buscando.
combine them properly.
Vamos a ver. Aquí.
Here it is.
Aquí.
There is a side branch to the railway. Its first switch is located between Bridlington and Chesterfield stations. There is one more station to be visited. It is located between Chesterfield and Evesham, and there should be a side railway to the nearby quarry. There is a small section of a railway at the end of Evesham station.
O sea que tengo... ¡Hola! Examinar el ramal... A ver, joder. Cambio de agujas. Vamos para allá. Yo voy a examinar... Me gustaría examinar todo antes de nada. O sea, antes de tomar ninguna decisión. Todo. Todo.
Is rusted, but it still works.
Vale. Minas.
Mines. This is interesting.
Lo bueno es que me indica cuándo lo tengo que usar. Esto es guay.
It would be quite possible for someone to redirect the train towards the mines.
Vamos a esta otra estación, a ver otro posible cambio de chisma.
A funny character. He looks anxious.
And he is not an Englishman. This scent is familiar to me.
Es un sombrero
To
mexicano.
recognize it, I must combine my associations into one picture.
Ahí cuadra. Bueno, un poco regular. Claro, pero... Ah, esto otro lo puedo mover. Vale. Vale, y ahora movemos esto. Aquí. Y humo de cigarro. Aquí. Y más o menos sí. Vale, ok.
Brown cigar with a strong aroma, a hint of peppermint. Ricardo.
You already know the name of this man? Holmes, you amaze me.
No, Watson, I refer to the cigar.
Ah, lol, vale.
It is a
Yo he
Ricardo
pensado lo mismo, digo,
a
hostia.
Mexican cigar of an excellent quality. Quite an expensive one, too.
Oh,
This ashtray is full of ash and cigar stubs. Apparently, there was a conflict
Estoy
between
cansa-
the Mexicans
esos
and the
canallas
Chileans.
chilenos se piensan que pueden robar.
A greenish-brown cigar with a strong aroma, a hint of peppermint. These ashes and cigar stubs are similar to the one that we found on the floor. Some of the stubs were recently smoked. There are others that appear fairly old.
That means that the fellow spent several days here. Judging by his clothes, he's hardly a traveller or a tramp.
Well concluded, my dear fellow. A man who smoked the Ricardo brand of
Eso ha sido mi
Mexican
tobillo.
cigar spent several long days at Doncaster Station.
Esto ya está, ¿no? No.
This ashtray is full of
Ya
ash
está.
and cigar stubs.
Entre
This
las
ashtray.
cenizas. Vale, ya está. Ok.
Newspaper articles on horse racing. Hurdle, steeplechase and flat racing. He is a true enthusiast, Holmes.
Betting slips for horse racing. The sums are quite impressive.
It can be an expensive vice. This man had probably used all his savings.
A telegraph.
Holmes, look. There's a flooded area over here.
Hostia.
I believe that the flooded area might be worth checking.
Ya, pero ¿y el señor? Ahí está el señor. Espera, voy a ir primero a esto. Aquí hay pompitas. No sé qué vistazo le tengo que echar exactamente, pero vale, ok.
Railway post bags. This post bag belongs to the station master.
Carta a un abogado. Agencia de abogados. En respuesta a su último aviso, me gustaría asegurarle, que pronto hará frente a los últimos plazos del pago de mi deuda.
The station master appears to have found himself in some financial trouble.
Querida, te pido que confíes en mí por esta vez. Pronto tendré dinero de sobra para hacer frente al pago de la hipoteca. Es cuestión de días. Puedes seguir viviendo de la casa sin mí. En la casa, perdón, sin mí. Si ese es tu deseo. Por favor, ten en cuenta que sigo preocupándome por ti y que espero que algún día me perdones, a pesar de todo el daño que te he hecho en los últimos años. Tuyo, Edward. Vale.
Watson, would you like some tea?
No.
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is Dr. John Watson. We are investigating the case of the vanished train.
Is that so? Well, good day, gentlemen. I am Mr. Duff, the station master of this station. I'll be happy to help you in any way I can, but there's not much that I can tell you about last night.
Nostalgia. A ver. Un botón de menos. Oh. Marca de la alianza. No lleva el reloj. Oh.
It appears that you may be at risk of some flooding along the line here.
You mean that the whole bloody lake is at our feet?
Quite so. But it is strange, because according to my map, there should be a quarry here, and behind that, the lake.
How should I know? I only arrived here a few months ago.
And where did you work before that?
Well, I was working in Nottingham, but I asked for a quieter place, so they transferred me here. Life is cheaper. I can't really complain.
Did any passengers leave or board the train last night?
No. I saw no one as usual. I reported the train's passage by telegraph, just the same as all the other nights.
I observe that you are a gambling man, Mr. Duff. You had hoped that your relocation to this small town might have helped ease your addiction.
Ha vendido el
But
reloj.
it was not to be.
I beg your pardon? Addiction to what?
Billetes para las carreras, ¿no?
We found a number of horse racing tickets inside your office. Well, well, we all have our weaknesses. An expensive obsession, surely, for a station master.
It is none of your business. I occasionally attend the races with my colleagues. And anyway, that's my private life.
There was a gentleman of Mexican origin, I believe, in the waiting room. Did you notice him?
What? A Mexican? Here in the back of beyond? Are you quite sure about that?
Goodbye, sir. It is obvious that we cannot inspect the quarry. Instead, we can check the beach area around the flooded lake.
Lo he intentado, pues no me habéis dejado. Cantera negada. Pago por Doncaster. El tren pasó por la estación de Doncaster. El jefe de estación informó de ello. No pasó. El tren nunca pasó por la estación. El jefe de estación mintió y envió un informe falso. Quizá lo sobornaron con un dinero que necesitaba desesperadamente. Pues igual, ¿no? Examinar la playa del lago. Ya lo estoy intentando, pero no me deja. Ah, coño, que se me ha descubierto otro lugar. Playa, joder, vale, hostia. Yo aquí haciendo el mongolo. Claro, pero aquí... Sala de espera, sala de espera. No, aquí ya estuve. Voy a ir a las minas primero. Y luego a la playa.
Here are the mines, Holmes. They appear to be abandoned.
Nothing interesting here. Nothing. The distance between the tracks is about 4 feet 8 inches. A lightly loaded vehicle came this way.
Poco cargado.
There is a wooden beam lying on the rails. A small vehicle with wooden beams went down this way.
This mine has completely collapsed, Holmes.
It is curious, but to be truthful, I am not entirely surprised.
It's difficult to follow you, Holmes.
Someone removed these screws, most probably to take down the rails. A few feet of the rails have been dismantled.
Vale, a ver. Faltan raíles. Cantera negada. No. Las minas... No. Oh. Móvil de Robinson. La pérdida del prototipo hará que el señor Robinson gane mucho dinero fácil gracias al seguro y a múltiples contratos fraudulentos. Robinson es una víctima. La pérdida del prototipo supone un desastre para el señor Robinson. Aunque ha planeado su fraude, ha perdido mucho más de lo que podía recuperar. What? Pero esto ya está... ¡Pero esto era lo de antes! Ah, ya está, no sé. Paquete de papel.
This is an unusual kind of paper, stiff and dry. It was used for a specific purpose. Let us look inside. Sawdust.
Serrín.
I am almost certain it is a... Watson, could you assist, please? Do you have your pistol? Good. Fire at this package.
Oh.
Dynamite.
Las minas se molieron para esconder el tren. Se dinamitaron una vez el tren estuvo dentro. No creo. O igual sí. Hostia, esto no lo sé. Aquí... Esto, pero esto ya está claro, sí. Caja metálica.
This box must be the safe. Let's open it.
Vale. No. Ajá. Vale.
The Mexican company Caracao and the Chilean Barcazas both want to buy the mines. I need more information. Perhaps Mycroft could help.
Nuevas medidas de seguridad para todo el personal de Carbones WEA. Les informamos de que los representantes del grupo Barcazas tienen libre acceso a partir de la fecha. La compañía es la futura propietaria de las minas. Además, a partir de este momento entra en vigor la orden de impedir el acceso a cualquier representante del consorcio Caracal. El contrato preliminar ha sido rescindido. No hay ninguna explicación. Esta información es confidencial. O sea, sí Barcazas, no Caracal.
It seems that both South American companies were involved in the purchase of the mine.
The man at Doncaster who flared our approach, he smokes Mexican cigars. Perhaps...
Yes, Watson. We should certainly speak with him.
Sí, pero ¿dónde coño yo? Esto no es nada ya. Aquí ya está entonces todo.